Hello everyone, I'm Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. In this episode, our lesson is about corresponding angles and alternate interior angles. In episode 87, we already studied what intersection angles are. I explained that intersection angles are formed when two lines intersect or meet at a point. Okay, in this figure, line L and line N meet or intersect at this point, and there are four angles formed. These four angles are intersection angles. How about corresponding angles and alternate interior angles? How are these angles formed? Okay, corresponding angles and alternate interior angles are formed when two lines are intersected by a transversal. In this figure, line L and line M are intersected by this transversal line N. When line N intersected with line L and M, there are 8 angles formed. Corresponding angles and alternate interior angles are paired by comparing those angles formed in the first line with those angles formed in the second line. So take note, corresponding angles and alternate interior angles are pair of angles. Okay, let's start with corresponding angles. Let's identify all the corresponding angles in this figure. When we say corresponding angles, these are two angles because take note, corresponding angles are pair of angles. So these are two angles that are in the same position. Okay, in this figure, angle A is on top of this line and it's on the left side. Angle E is also on top of this line and it's also on the left side. So they are in the same position. That means angle A, okay, and angle E are corresponding angles. Okay, next, let's take a look at this angle. Angle B. This is below this line and it's on the left side. Angle F is also below this line and it's also on the left side. So they are also in the same position. So angle B and angle F are also corresponding angles. Okay, what else? Angle G, this angle is below this line and it's on the right side. Angle C is also below this line and it's also on the right side. So they are also in the same position. So that means angle C and angle G are corresponding angles. And lastly, okay, we have here angle D. This is on top of this line and it's on the right side. Angle H is also on top of this line and it's also on the right side. So same position. That means angle D and angle H are corresponding angles. So we have 4 pairs of corresponding angles. If it's a bit difficult for you to identify the corresponding angles in a figure, you may use this trick. Okay, you are just going to draw an F-like letter. Okay, let's give an example. Example, this one. So this is like an F-like alphabet or letter. So angle C and angle G are corresponding angles. So we have C and G. Okay, what else? Okay, this is like an opposite F. So angle D and angle H are corresponding angles. So we have D and H. These are corresponding angles. Okay, what else? This one is also an opposite F. So we have angle A and angle E. These are corresponding angles. And lastly, let's draw an F-like figure. So we have here this one and this one. So we have angle B and angle F. These are also corresponding angles. So this trick might help you in identifying the corresponding angles. Okay, one more thing that you have to know about corresponding angles is, since we are just comparing the position of the angles, it doesn't mean that these pair of angles are equal in measure. Okay, angle A is not really equal or not equal in measure to angle E. Okay, angle D is not equal to angle H. Angle C is not equal to angle G. Angle B is not equal to angle F. So when do we say that the angles are equal in measure? Okay, I will answer that question in our next episode. But this time, the focus is corresponding angles and alternate interior angles. Okay, this time let's move on to alternate interior angles. For corresponding angles, all the angles or all the 8 angles are involved in identifying which one or which pair are corresponding angles. When it comes to alternate interior angles, from the word interior, that means inside. So we are just going to consider those interior angles. Okay, when we say alternate interior angles, these are 2 angles because these are pair of angles. 2 angles that are opposite positions relative to a transversal. So this is our transversal. Okay, so let's identify the alternate interior angles in this figure. Angle B is opposite to angle H relative to this transversal. Okay, that means angle B and angle H are alternate interior angles. Okay, what else? Angle C is opposite position with angle E with regards to this transversal or relative to transversal. So angle C and angle E are alternate interior angles. So in this figure, we have 2 pairs of alternate interior angles. Okay, if it's a bit difficult for you to identify all the alternate interior angles, okay, this trick might help you. You are just going to draw a Z-like letter. Okay, so Z-like letter can be like this. So B or angle B and angles H are alternate interior angles. Okay, what about here? This is an opposite Z. So angle C and angle E are alternate interior angle. And also, for alternate interior angles, it doesn't mean that the pair of angles are equal in measure. Okay, now, let's answer this concept check question. Okay, we are going to identify the following angles. Okay, based from the figure. Okay, so this is our figure. And the first question is the corresponding angle of angle A. So where's angle A? This angle. So this line is the transversal. This is the first and this is the second line. So when we say corresponding angle, they must be in the same position. So angle A is on top of this line and it's on the left side. So that means angle E corresponds to angle A because this is also on top of this line and it's also on the left side. So corresponding angle of angle A is angle E. Okay, next question. Corresponding angle of angle H. Okay, where's angle H? This angle. This is on top of this line and it's on the right side. Angle D is also on top of this line and it's also on the right side. So corresponding angle of angle H is angle D because they are in the same position. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Alternate interior angle of angle C. Okay, let's see. Where's angle C? This angle. Okay, let's use the trick in identifying alternate interior angles. Okay, what is it? We are going to draw a Z-like shape. So that means angle C and angle E are alternate interior angle. So alternate interior angle of C is angle E. Okay, next. How about number 4? Alternate interior angle of angle F. So where's angle F? Okay, this angle. Okay, let's draw a Z-like alphabet or letter. So that means this angle, angle D, and angle F are alternate interior angles. So alternate interior angle of F is, we have angle D. Okay, this time, let's answer this simple activity. We are going to find the measure of the following angles. Okay, first one is corresponding angle of angle A. So this is our figure. The first thing we need to do to answer number 1 is we need to find the corresponding angle of angle A and we will find the measure of that angle. So where's angle A? This angle. Okay, corresponding angle must be in the same position. This is on top and this is on the right side. So that means corresponding angle is angle E because this is also on top and on the right side. So corresponding angle is angle E and we will find the measure of angle E's. We will find the measure of angle E. Okay, this is 80 degrees. Take note, this is a straight line. So if this is 80 degrees, that means this is 100 degrees because a straight line measures 180 degrees. So angle E is 100 degrees. Okay, what about number 2? Alternate interior angle of angle B. Okay, where is angle B? Okay, angle B is this angle. Let's draw a Z-like letter. So that means the alternate interior angle of angle B is angle C. So we have angle C. Okay, let's find the measure of this angle. Since this is 80 degrees, that means this is also 80 degrees because this angle and angle C are vertical angles. Vertical angles are equal in measure. So angle C is also 80 degrees.